Hello. Hey, Cal. Hey, Jack. How you both doing tonight? I think everything's working. I hope. Hey, Jamie. How's it going? See if we can break this tie. Armed with my new making an extra safety save strat so I don't lose a minute. Don't do it. We'll see. I've been watching far too much stuff on Phasmophobia in the past, 24 hours. You've got me addicted, and I don't even play it yet. Alright. Start a recording. Don't overload. Thank you. Let's give this a go. I bet the timer doesn't start.
Don't forget.
Oh, it does.
Some things mustn't be forgotten.
Yeah, do let me know if there's any audio issues tonight.
I must hurry.
I am trying out a different setup, which may or may not work.
London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
In testing, it seemed to be fine.
Is
I can't get in there anymore.
I am Daniel.
Daniel's put on way too much weight. I'm hoping, though, that this does reduce the tiny bit of audio latency that I've had. Which, depending on the game, can be noticeable. Sometimes it's not. It made trying to play Rocksmith a very interesting experience. As rhythm games are very, very sensitive to any kind of audio delay. Not seeing anything so far. I mean, you're not going to see anything with audio. Yeah, this game's not too sensitive to audio delay. But we'll see after an hour or so if it's drifted slightly. Some games can. Streaming to Twitch, you can sometimes have a very slow audio drift, and then by the end of like a 3-hour stream, you're 5-6 seconds off. I know a lot of my YouTube uploads have that issue, even though the copy on Twitch was fine. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Ooh, gold.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes.
I actually
and there's a
remembered
good
that time.
reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Did we throw the box? Yeah. I almost missed the crouch key there. Hello? Thank you. Ow. Well, never mind. Walked back a little too far. It's okay.
hunting me.
Still warming up.
I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
There we go. Let me in that time.
I am Daniel.
We'll get that. I will get that in a PB and never run this game again. When are you next playing Phasmo, Jamie? Like, with Cal and I, or are you playing again before with Gaz and that? Probably with us. Fair enough. I was half expecting to see you play it earlier today. Call off another stream just to watch. I would say last night was very worth it though. That was great. You should have an OBS counter so you can press a button and it increases the number of times that you say fuck bags. Dut doots used. Daniel, thank you. How many times you call someone a cow? Yeah, so as it turns out, by using their name specifically, you do anger them a little bit more, or you get more activity out of them. That's probably why in the early games especially you were just getting destroyed. Because all four of you were running around just shouting their names.
Sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
You specifically dying
Be
first.
careful not to stray.
Yeah, it's got to be
What's
someone.
the reason? Why is it so dark?
You do it so
Pay
well.
attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure.
I mean, you did
not
use
to
their name
stray.
before every other thing you said. Which you definitely don't have to do. Hello. Yeah. Yo, Viper, thank you very much for the host, dude. How was your stream? You were doing Art of Rally, or did you move on from that? I know you were playing a bit more of it earlier. How is that game? I almost thought that was too early there. Haven't hosted me for a while. I've not been streaming for a while. You saw on Twitter that I finished off this room. I didn't stream through all of September. Definitely been keeping busy. Yeah, welcome everyone from Viper's stream to a very different game. This is Amnesia: The Dark Descent, as most people will probably recognize. Not playing it the intended way, of course. Finishing off either tomorrow or Tuesday. Nice. Ooh, that was a nice one. I'm just happy that the room worked out the way that I wanted to. Hey, there was a few issues, like a giant crack in the wall behind me that I found along the way that I thought were going to suddenly escalate the cost, but it all came together in the end. Now I need to actually make use of it. Otherwise, I hope you've been keeping well.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
What would they want with my gerbil? Oak's been a killer lately. At least he's still got a job, unlike a lot of people. Hey, this year's not been good for anyone. Get in. Come on, I don't want to get eaten. There you go. Ooh, boost. First time I've ever actually gotten that. Yeah, I'm sorry to anyone who can't really see what's going on sometimes. This game is very dark. Almost like it's a horror game. So can I just say the past few splits have been pretty consistent. Nope. I thought I was going to hit that door then. Ah. Misclicked. Yeah, so to anyone not aware, the glitch that I'm using, which is the quit out glitch, allows me to skip to the end of any level, provided it's set up and built in a specific way. So when I enter this room, this point that I start in, I can walk back to that point for one frame by reloading a save in that level. And depending on what angle I was facing when I made the save, I can interact with items in the direction that I was facing. So if I reload a save facing in this direction in the map, I can interact with that door for one frame and leave. Which I will be doing once I'm finished with all the setup here. Go downstairs and put all these cogs in place. Yeah, come on. where that one went. Oh, it went in the right place. Put these on. Face the direction of that door. Reload the save. Hold down left click. And I click on the door. I'll still be going in an hour for sure. Have good eats. I've only been going for 20 minutes, so I'm not going to be done for a few hours. Radio? I'm still playing this at the moment because I want to beat Jamie's time. I'm currently tied for 7th place.
Come this way.
I want to get you playing this again.
Forgive me.
I've got to give you a reason to.
One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
You will play this again, whether you like it or not. You were having so much fun with the game until you just kind of stopped. Take a seat. I need to stop using the same joke every time.
Where is she? Where did she go?
You're right, yeah.
I'll never tell you.
Life has a tendency to do that sometimes.
Worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
It says the hole's too narrow, but I don't know, it's a pretty big hole. Daniel is pretty chunk.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with a bed. Everything will
Had
be
to put in a maintenance
I
thing.
promise.
Oh, that's not good, no. Best to get that fixed.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today.
Get out.
The flow is seasonal.
Get
and when
out.
the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce
Thank you.
a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
I should be dropping down by now. Okay. I accept that. Nope. Come on, wall. Ooh, hello. Are we in there? I then got stuck on the ceiling there. Okay, I'm not out of the woods yet. Decent. Didn't go too high either, so I didn't lose any health. So I should be able to skip the Laudanum Inquire. Cool. Didn't break my legs. I don't think I'm going to beat that sewer. Not risking it. The extra jump. Extra jump adds flair. Ooh. Quit your whining.
Tensions, Daniel. Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are
Yeah,
you
not getting the
doing
Laudanum.
the service?
Jump scare.
It is you who caused all the... It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
I should really get a heart rate monitor for runs like this, because it's racing right now. A glorious idea. How much do they cost? Like for an okay one. Game. 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 Whoa. Thank you. It's a bit of time down the drain. All my time down the drain. Okay, didn't actually need that. At least I used that time to heal up. Come on. Come on. Cool. Okay. Interesting fling. Seems like some amount of effort that you probably can't be bothered with. Ah. What, getting one and using it, or looking it up? Or both? God damn this wall. Thank you. Come on. Up. Up, Daniel. Thank you. I do not like this being plus 37. I think I just lost time to a load then. Okay. Seems a bit janky then. Yeah, one on your finger would definitely be in the way. Set to 200 constantly. Every now and then it's got a spike to 201 just to make sure that people know it's actually a live source.
I'm not sure what to do with you.
Your resting heart rate is 200. Your max is 201.
From the amnesia mixture.
wet socking. Squelch my way to the inner sanctum. Alexander will hear me coming a mile off. Smacking doors in my face. Ah. Ah. No. Bad goo. I have one more. Probably gonna get hit on the run over. Try my best to avoid some of these. Never mind. Okay. I just need to get through the wall now. Easy. Sorry, Jamie.
Don't do that. Guys, stop attacking. You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you. No, you fool. You killed us. You killed us both.
Low 26. That choir was kind of terrible. Transept and Nave 2 as well. I wasn't expecting that after only 44 minutes.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back.
Thank you for the GG. It's the
You
power
think
of the
I was
new
afraid
audio
of
setup.
fleeing Brennenburg?
That's what it is.
Quite the contrary.
That's going to be a difficult end game to
I knew
beat
it was
now,
my
though.
Purgatory. Hellfire made
Nave 4,
wash
Chancel
away
2, Inner
my
Sanctum, and
sins.
Orb Chamber all went really well.
There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
Oh, shut up, Daniel. So I guess now I just keep going for a 25. Because I know I can. But I've really got to start getting clean runs now. Save splits. we go again. Looks like someone's going to be making a return, though.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at
But Jamie, streams when?
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy.
In your own time.
Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
Obviously, dealing with work comes first.
Yes. I am Daniel.
Well, I got almost 4 seconds right at the start. That's sewers, though. That's sewers. God. I mean, the only way I'm going to beat that sewers now is by not saving. Because I waste time, like, stopping and trying to find Alt F4 mid-run. And then when I reload the save, I have to adjust to see, like, where I actually am, so I don't just run off into the void. Because you can still move while it fades in. Cool. The worst of bouncers. Get up. Get up. Daniel. Thank you. He doesn't want to climb anymore. Yo, dudes, how's it going? Do indeed have an ascending room.
It sure is dark in here.
I thought I picked it up earlier.
There's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
No, I can't.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Dudes, did you get my message earlier about
It's
phasmophobia?
important to keep going straight
Buy it.
and make sure not to stray.
And then leave your computer on the entire time so that you can actually have it downloaded in time for Tuesday. I did the thing where I didn't hold shift again. Damn it. Yes. Feeling better as he didn't have to get up at 5 AM. It's usually a good thing.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My
Ow.
name is...
I went past it.
I am...
You don't get the crosshair in this, so it's kind of difficult to see where the center of your screen is. As far as I can tell, though, the audio seems to be working fine. Hopefully should be even lower latency for, well, latency even lower like CPU usage, because I'm not doing it in software anymore. Yo, Tomorrow, thank you very much for the 5-month resub. How's it going? Is this world record pace? Yes. Yes. No. Proof, who holds the world record for no quitouts, finally got around to doing a quitouts run with a 21. So unfortunately, Jamie, we're both actually going up a position. So I'm going to be in 8th, and I think you'll be in 9th. Okay, Daniel. Competition's a good thing. When it's proof, it's not competition. You just sit back and cry. They are very much the kind of runner that if a strat is supposed to be segmented only, they will go for it in runs regardless.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's
Yeah,
important
Daniel.
that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
I need a dance game emote that's Daniel's face instead. Daniel's game. Ah. This door is slow. Alrighty. Catch in a bit. Have fun with adulting. That was a little bit speedier. Hell yeah. Get all those little time saves on the way. No! That is not how you do it. Who does adulting at this time of day or night? Who does adulting? Yo, Kakri, thank you very much for the raid, dude. How was your stream? Welcome, everyone. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm playing. Hey, Turtle, how's it going? Yo, Proof, how you doing?
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Hey, Yonko. Just got back-to-back world records. In which game is this? Is this Flat Out? Stuntman? Whatever. Flat Out. Ah, nice. I just PB'd in this game by like 30 seconds or so, I think. Can't remember. A considerable amount of time. Broke me out of the tie that I had for 2 days with Jamie. Also PB by 30 seconds. Nice. I need to start learning some of the riskier strats if I want to learn, if I want to get like a particularly good time now, which kind of scares me. But I lost about 30 seconds to Choir and Knave 2. So I'd kind of like that back. Chapter 1's been your biggest enemy. Questionable bounce. Questionable clip. Hello? Daniel, thank you. Oh. Hello, Red Splits, my old friends. Before I start learning any more advanced strats, I do want to work on just overall movement and tech and just getting better at what I do know.
Have an ascending room. Will it take us to the
Better foundation for learning new things.
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride
I'm getting quicker at doing that.
And in the other direction.
There it is. The ascending room. I chill now until release. I originally came back with the intention of doing 3 weeks of Amnesia runs just to go into Rebirth, and I was already regretting that decision after like one stream. I don't know, there's something about the length of the run that means you're doing like 2, 3, even 4 hours of a 25 to 30 minute run. It gets tiring really quickly. If I'm going to play the same game for a long time, I tend to prefer doing it on games that have longer runs, like an hour plus. I guess there's still more variance to the run, like there's more things to see and you don't see the same things as frequently. Yeah, Rue, how's it going? Oh shit, the Cosmic Raid as well. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. What were you streaming at this time of night? Oh, it's Siege Sunday, isn't it? how did your matches go? As I wiggle my stick. Siege for 8 hours? You're crazy. Wiggle faster! Daniel! It's not helping. Daniel's fault. I keep going to take a sip during a loading screen and then remembering I have to click. So I have to use my left hand and like reach over and click the mouse.
Come this way.
What was that?
Forgive me.
Isn't how you ride an elevator. It is where Daniel's from,
Responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This
which is London,
criminals are locked
Mayfair.
up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Spin, rock, spin. Take a seat. He's right behind me. Damn it!
Where is she? Where did she
That's
go?
twice recently that he's just caught up to me no matter what. God damn it. Ah, well.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten.
Thanks for the good luck, Cosmic.
The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
How are the runs going? PB'd earlier by
London,
30 seconds or so.
that
I got the time back that I lost the other day trying to get into Inner Sanctum.
crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is. I am Daniel.
So I broke the tie with Jamie, but I think we're both going down because Proof is running this category now. A second hand on your PB you got today? Ooh, nice. Oh, you got a 2607? I think I saw that in the Discord earlier. Congrats. We've already got world record most likely. Didn't you post a screenshot of the 21? I think just waiting verification or something. Or it might already be live by now. Daniel, get up. God, so lazy. Timed it as a 2107, but don't know if you timed it right. The mods will see to it that it's correct. At least they should do. I keep forgetting until I see the stairs.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What made you suddenly start running Quitouts then?
Darkness, that is.
to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Just finally showing everyone how
Pay
it's done.
attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Excuse me. Thank you. Ah. Got better hardware? Huh? Before anyone asks, no, I'm not using dialogue skips. I don't want to. I really don't want to sit at the start of half the maps just constantly Alt F4ing. Nope, come on. I know it saves time, but the boring part is what I'm not interested in. I like to actually do speed running in my speedruns. Not speed Alt F4ing. I don't know, like, it fits within the Quitouts category because it's just another way of abusing Quitouts, but yeah. No thanks. It's just a particular way of saving time that I just don't want to start doing, even though it's literally free time save. If you're grinding for top times, perfectly understandable, but I'm not. I'm just having fun running it the way I'm running it.
My journal is gone.
Yeah, any percent always has just been, like, anything the game lets you do is perfectly legit. Unless for, except for, like, obvious things like cheat codes. That fell perfectly under my cursor. I ran the wrong way. Ooh, hello. Look at all these 4 points. Consistency. Nah, never mind. That said, when I first started running Soma, I said every single time that I wasn't interested in going for good times. And then things happened. Hey, welcome back, Viper. How was food? You missed a PB. The run that you left during went on to PB by about 30 seconds. Daniel, use your legs. Damn it. Menued wrong. I think I moused over and ended up on quit. That wasn't the game's fault, that was me. It didn't crash, I closed it. Whenever I do a quit out like that, I'm basically getting to this menu and doing down, down, and then spamming enter. But in taking my hand off the mouse, I must have moved it over options, so I did down, down, and spammed enter on quit instead. That's unfortunate. That's just me being sloppy.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
It happens from time to time.
Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name
Why
is...
can I not pick that up so much? Like, so often I go in there and looking straight at it.
Daniel.
I just can't pick the tinderbox up. Move your mouse to the top left. Okay. I'll certainly give that a try. Trying to get a sub 26 tomorrow. I wish you the best of luck. It's a Monday, so I should be on like regular work hours and not sleeping all day, so I'll try and stop in if I see you streaming. I think I woke up today just as you were finishing. Around 11 to 10 to 11ish for me. Right now it's 10 p.m. here. So whatever that is offset for you. Daniel, come on. Ah, okay. I'm not sure if I actually moved my mouse at the right time there, but it seemed to do what I wanted. The one frame that I could see the menu clearly for, it was already on the right option, so I thought maybe the down would be after I saw that. But it worked out.
That is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
So many times in recent runs I've gone to the open custom story
Pay
menu.
attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
You sat there spamming enter like, why isn't it doing anything? And you actually read. I've not ended up in options yet. I'm sure that'll happen. See, I kind of bounced and then fell off. Profile. Oh, I've ended up in profile a few times, yeah. And it's like the one menu that enter doesn't submit. So you end up stuck in there until you use the mouse. I thought the game was crashing the other night. Like, a couple of times I did save and load, and the game quit out. I thought the game was just crashing. No, it's just me being dumb and hitting exit. I only realized now because I actually saw the exit screen and still hit enter like a dumbass. Like, sure, that sounds like what I want. Get me out of here. Ow. I need to learn the boost across here. Oh, gone are all my green minus 4.x. Nope, come on. God awful. Okay, that's going to take some getting used to with muscle memory. I thought about it, so I moved the mouse up and then pressed up arrow. Oh, the washed out gamma feels bad, man.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
That's a good one. So hungry, but there's nothing in the house. I was not holding the mouse button. If I try to remember to do something when I'm trying to exercise some new muscle memory, the rest of it just goes out the window. I think I'm just going to stick with what I've been doing and try and be more mindful about when I'm touching the mouse.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at...
So I'm hitting Alt F4, I'm trying to remember to move the mouse,
What have I done?
and then suddenly I'm returning to the keyboard again, and I'm like,
Don't forget.
what am I doing?
Don't forget. I
Yeah,
must
welcome back, Jamie.
Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Took like 20 seconds to get Chancellor 2 quit out. Can happen with any of them. Yeah, dudes, this is why you always have a pack of biscuits or something stashed away, just in case there's nothing left. Guarantee it, by the time the day that you stashed it is over, you've already gone and eaten them anyway. Eat some plain bread. Like when I'm out shopping, I'll go and buy like a load of multi-packs of crisps and stuff to make sure I've got snacks just in case I want something late at night. I'd be like, right, I've got 10 packs. That'll last me 10 days. 3 days later, I'm like, why is there no snacks? Exactly. The more you have, the larger the serving. Daniel. Starbirds. Surely that, yeah, that's a gold. Didn't even see the stairs.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason?
Anyone else remember opal fruits?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention.
Yeah, snacks would be
Daniel.
good.
It's important that you keep going
I have
straight
nothing in this room now.
and make sure not to stray.
Yeah. I go through phases with that. I get really good at it and then I just completely forget how to do it. Yeah. Almost got bitten. Can usually tell he's about to bite it because he moves it a bit. Although it takes different amounts of time to actually start biting it. Ew. Consistently bad. And we're in space. I always get a short hop there. Will we see the fire extinguisher in Rebirth? I mean, they seem to be hinting that it's just HPL 3. Whether it's like HPL 3.0 or HPL 3.x, I don't know. Obviously, they're saving HPL 4 for the next game. So hopefully things still work in the same way. And I wouldn't call a fire extinguisher a god prop. I would call it Satan. It is the devil of props. They're terrible. They're round and incredibly awkward to rotate. A lot of time was spent removing them from the run in the early days. Because they were used all over the place, but they were just so finicky. Like, bigger, flatter props are much more consistent to clip with. The only reason we still use the ones that we do are because they're either the only thing we can get to, or because there's a way of picking it up that makes it consistent. But if you're going for a good time and you've dropped a fire extinguisher, you might as well reset, because picking it up off the ground and trying to get it to clip well, you'll be there a while. Yeah, for the few places where we use fire extinguishers still, I made sure when I did the tutorial a little while ago that I made sure to explain where I actually pick them up from, like where I stand and where I look. Because otherwise you can be there for hours trying to get it to work. They're so stupid. I didn't really do that for any of the other props, but the fire extinguishers definitely needed it. I still need to actually edit down the tutorial and make it properly public. Crunch. So are you still learning Soma, or are you giving it a break for now? I know a few people picked it up not too long ago, but I've not seen any activity in a while, which is pretty typical for that game. People get interested and then just kind of stop.
You have an ascending room. Will you take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the
Gold
vertical
back
part
wall
of our
4.
journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer.
Giving it a
In
break.
the other direction.
Yeah, that's why most people stop. There's a lot more downtime in the run. I should make a speedrun mod at some point where you just get to skip all the cutscenes. Anything that would normally have you waiting just doesn't happen. Just automatically unlocks doors or unplugs the Omni tool. The climber goes down like 20 meters and then just loads the next level. Sorry, it goes down like 20 meters and then you get the power cut. Now. Yeah, Soma's a weird mix of like slow outdoor stuff and then like super compact, like back-to-back clips whenever you get into the major stations. Like Omicron is definitely the most difficult level to do well, but it's so much fun when you get it consistently down. It's just 2 minutes of madness. Oh, PB got a really good cistern entrance too as well. Got that to look forward to. And a gold sewers.
What was that? Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden.
Daniel.
This is where
Get out.
criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Right, let's try not to get destroyed this time. I knew someone would make that joke eventually. That didn't make him stumble, that just made... He was right there. Get out of my way!
Where did she go?
I hit him in the face and he just kind of moved backwards, he didn't stumble. He just doesn't care anymore.
You're just making things worse.
He's immune to chairs.
This is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors are
Thankfully I was far enough away.
down there.
The humor of a child. We all do.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry.
What's my favorite prop in Soma?
Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him
Probably
to
the
alert King's
two-tone,
men.
like, black and grey boxes that you get in Omicron.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
You can find them in most stations somewhere,
I'll cover the hole
and
with the
they're
bed.
almost guaranteed to let you clip through things.
I promise.
For flying, I would say the metal fence that we use just after Tau, because that thing is so easy to just like gain and lose height with. It's so big, but also it doesn't like weigh you down and slow you down. So you can fly at full speed and just glide around. Unfortunately, they're only really found there at the end of the game. It's a lot of damage.
So you used the drain
Both my
sewers
cistern
up
entrances
into
went really well.
Yes, they were built to divert water from an
I'll accept
underground
that.
spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather
I'm still
poisonous
scared about that damn corner over there.
There is an antidote, of course, but
Every now and then you just go straight past it and off the side.
this way instead. We're almost there.
Stabby, stabby. Come on. Thank you. It wouldn't surprise me if they fixed clipping or flying. Like, they know about it now. They didn't fix it in Soma because if you were just playing the game casually, it was not something that you'd really come across. Like, the only things they ever fixed were things that would affect casual playthroughs and, like, actually degrade the experience for them. Clipping, you had to be quite precise with what you were doing, so you only really came across it if you knew what you were looking for. That's a bit too high. That, stay. No thanks. Rest in peace, legs. Same developers, yeah. Pigs is the odd one out because that was done by Chinese Rim. But it's on the same engine as this, so a lot of the same stuff works. I'm getting worse at that. He says, golding it. I used to find it pretty easy to land on top of the door and then drop down. But now I seem to be just about managing to get the door as I fall past it. I'm too scared of turning too quickly and hitting the wall and losing all my speed. Now I seem to be turning too slow, so I'm too far away.
How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world? It is you who caused. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Damn it. I saw the icon and I thought I clicked on it. I need to go back to playing pigs at some point, but I'm kind of scared of Bilge. And Reactor. And for some reason the lack of checkpoints in that area. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is me again. Daniel. Thank you. I've been bitten too much recently by this, so I'm making a safety save now regardless. Come on. Nice. About time that worked. Crunch. Not really what I wanted. Any damage percent? fall in literally every place you possibly can. Break your legs %. Timer ends on the first time you can injure Daniel. Can you injure him during like the intro for like fade in sections? Oh my god, could you imagine an Amnesia one-hit KO? Daniel. Thank you. RNG % because of the goo. I mean, it wouldn't be a damageless run. Have to see how well you can do with everything else. You just reload a save if you get damaged. You get healed up during this next section for cells, right? Or not? I'm losing a bit of time here for this. I've got one more laudanum, but I don't really want to use it just yet. Like, these maps are short enough. I can take a bit of time loss, I think. Well, my best possible is, it's gonna creep up now. 5 seconds. That was actually starting to go okay until I took flight in Nave 2. The chair just sliding away.
Did you really drink from that next to you?
I'm out of here. Miss Daniel joining NASA. I don't think NASA existed at this point in time. Maybe he founded it. Ah, no. Wet socks right at the end. Gold though. Pinky toe got wet. In go. No, okay. I was impressed I didn't take damage at the end there. But the goose sorted me out. Hey, come on, 0.1 second PB. Let's go. No. Yeah, that's a good way to spend an evening. Stop. Never get that extra 0.1, 0.5 now. Oh, it might be more than a second.
Don't do that.
4.2.
I realize you doubt. Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it.
Got a bad angle on that one. Slow push.
I beg you.
Hey.
Killed us. You killed us both.
I don't know how much time I lost, but to you know, the auto splitter not working completely correctly.
It was my greatest triumph.
You're actually here for this
and
time.
I never looked back.
Ah. PB's still safe.
You think I was afraid?
I don't know,
of
like,
Brandenburg?
The time save is available. It's just putting it all together at this point, like, it gets really tough once you get down to anything under like a 27 or a 28.
Hellfire made to
Those
wash
last
away
few
my
minutes are
sins.
just super hard. But thank you for the GGs. I could save time by using different strats. I know there's a few things that I'm not doing. There's a few boosts that I'm not going for.
I paid my tribute.
I
gave them
Either
that
because I've
awful
forgotten how to
man.
do them, never learned how to do them, or just don't want to do them.
Thing.
And I still haven't even been streaming for I haven't been streaming for 2 hours yet. Damn it. Oh, the nave drop. I lost a ton of time in a run the other day because I got to Nave 1 and I thought it was Nave 4. So I went to do the drop down on the goo and just went splat down to the bottom. 2 PBs in less than 2 hours? Yeah. Right, stop that recording. Not quite as good as a screenshot, but snap that one. Yeah, split that one. There we go again. So I'm not ending after less than 2 hours.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
My name is Daniel.
But thank you for the clip.
In London, had
I finally started putting together some stream highlights.
This is crazy. Don't forget.
I put together one from December of last year,
Focus.
and I'm currently working my way through the clips of January this year. It's all Burnout Paradise at the moment, so a lot of very samey clips. It wasn't until February that I started doing other games that I've actually got recordings of. Even the casual playthroughs that I've done have mostly been racing games. I should really play more like other things. Rebirth incoming. Yeah. For Rebirth, I don't know who's going to be jumping on it in terms of strat finding super quickly, but I do want to get a casual playthrough done before I ever touch glitches. Although in my casual playthrough, the first time I come across a prop, I am grabbing it, I am trying to clip out of bounds, and then I'm reloading my save and continuing. I just want to get it out of the way. But this will be my first time actually being around for that early strat hunt in a HPL game. So I do want to get stuck in as early as possible, so I'll probably take a couple of days to do the casual playthrough, and then... because it comes out on the Tuesday, so probably by Friday or Saturday I'll be done with the casual stuff and able to start lending a hand in breaking it. Don't have to worry about highlights if you don't stream. I started running the Dark Descent and Machine for Pigs purely because of the Rebirth announcement. I was never really that interested in running these games until then.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it.
I enjoyed the Dark Descent's run.
Now, if you wish.
I just never found the time
For the darkness.
to put it on the list of things I wanted to learn.
Be careful not to stray.
What's the
Like, there were
reason?
much more important things to me at the time.
Pay attention, Daniel. It's
But I also
important to
said
keep
that
going straight
whatever Frictional
and
put
be
out
sure
next, I would
not to
do
stray.
runs of. I've not played or run any Penumbra games. I never knew about the Penumbra series until I started speedrunning. Yo, Viper, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. Free sub. Everyone says that Twitch Prime is a free sub. It's not. It costs you exactly one Amazon Prime subscription, which is not free. I would call it a subsidized sub. That gets confusing because that's two words beginning with sub. Yeah, the water monsters in this section of the game are where most people playing this game casually stopped playing. Myself included. I don't know, like, I've seen the Penumbra runs being done. I have no attachment to the game, so I have no interest in actually picking them up and learning them. And because it's HPL 1, it does look pretty... I don't want to say janky, because that's unfair on Frictional. Like, they did a really good job considering the fact that the games are on a homebrew engine, essentially. Like, they didn't use anything off the shelf or industry leading at the time. They just made their own. So they did a really good job with that, but today they're definitely clunky. It still costs you money, though. You're doing other series you want to play through, like Burnout? The Burnout series would be good. Are you going to play Burnout Crash? the weird like mobile thing.
Journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
What would they want with my gerbil? No, no. Casual playthrough since you didn't really feel like running anything. That sums up like the last 2 or 3 months for me. I do like 1 or 2 streams of runs, get bored with whatever I'm playing. I'm too rusty at anything else, so I just do a casual playthrough of like Forza Horizon 2 or something. And then I finish with that and I just don't stream for a week. It's like, I don't want to do runs anymore. No, not the flashback.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home.
I do have all the Penumbra games. I don't know, I just never had an interest in playing them.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel.
Like, even seeing the bits in runs that aren't skipped, like the enemies and things, like
Mayfair. What have I done?
they just don't have that hold
This
for
is
me.
Crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must.
I should play them eventually.
My name is.
No, I want the tinderbox.
I am Daniel.
Got marathons to practice for. Nice. Driver 76 for shots fired. Talking about shots fired, why did Proto put Rebirth in for that? He's got 10 days to learn the game. And the game comes out on the 20th, and I think the run's scheduled for the 30th. I don't know what the route's going to be like by that point. Although if it's anything like Soma, that game was brought down to like an hour and 5, an hour and 10 minutes or something stupid like that. Pretty much a day or two after launch. That's better. That almost wasn't. To others who run this game, which hand do you use for, like,
It sure is dark in here.
the menuing?
Yes, and there's
Left
a
hand
good
or right
reason
hand?
for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness?
Do you bring your mouse hand over, or do you just use one hand on the keyboard at all times?
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel.
Right, for enter and F4.
Going straight.
I've taken to doing Alt with my thumb and F4 with my middle finger on my left hand. Which quite often leads to me pressing space F4. But enter is usually my right hand. Minus 11? What? Oh, right. It popped out like butter in old archives. Use your big toe. That's impressive. Alright, let's try not to visit the moon. Nice. Bit slow, but just the right amount of height. I'm getting worse at that. Having a foot switch to bind to alt would be awesome. Would that be considered an advantage? Would that fall under macros? That was a weird mix. Alt F4 with left hand, arrows with right hand, enter with left hand again. Because reasons. I don't even do it the same way 2 times in a row. Just whatever feels most comfortable for that particular one. Yeah, it's true, like, hello. That was a good boost. And I lost time. The fucking banister. Is it possible to knock the drill part off the back of the shelf? So you gotta like crawl on the floor to try and find it? Well. Hi. Well. He's still not happy with me. I kind of hope this goes on to PB now. Just floating through your ceiling. Awful clicking. Still ahead. Daniel's the real monster, indeed.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
No matter how much I play this, I can never get used to where things are in the inventory.
Critical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes.
Or if I spot the item I want while the inventory's loading up, I have no idea where my mouse cursor is.
The panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
I thought the mouse did center itself. Censor itself? Mouth just starts beeping. Yeah, push that bit. I don't know, because you've usually moved it by the time you looked. I don't really want to open the inventory just to see where the mouse ends up. I know in Soma, wherever you leave the mouse when you exit interacting with one of the monitors, that's where it'll be on the next monitor that you interact with. So you can save a bit of time if you leave your cursor in the right place. Freedom! Aw. Alright, Viper. Thank you for stopping by, and have a good sleep. Have fun at work. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggling lost me a second.
Come, this way. What was that? Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a bearer.
Maybe it carries over the rest of your velocity, because when you let go of movement keys, you do actually, like, you don't slow down instantly, you, like, take a bit of time to slow down. Maybe if you open the inventory, it carries it over into that instead. Or I might be talking out of my arse. Usually am. Are you going to be a tank this time?
Where is she? Where did she go?
No. Oh, Tal. I'll never tell.
Best bit of the run.
You're just making things worse.
Wait.
Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming.
Just hit the rock out the air with a barrel.
With the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
Yeah, I know there's a couple of screens in Soma where I try and leave the cursor in a good place so I can just like spam click on the next one that I go to and get the right option.
So you use the drain sewers as a means
So
of
maybe it's
transport?
similar in this.
Yes, they were built to divert
No.
water from an underground spring and are
No.
quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate
Daniel,
it into
do the
overall
space.
structure.
But we
There you
won't
go.
be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Ah, didn't just pop through. Stabby, stabby. You just like take a deep breath twice. You just like, ooh, it's liking me tonight. Thinking of streaming Tuesday, but not sure what to play. Phasmophobia. With the boys. You inhale and it feels like death. Ow. Sure. I don't know about the download size, but on disk, Phasmophobia is about 20 gig. But it'll be less than that to download. So I would suggest downloading it overnight. Or over both nights. 4 gig download? Really? The folder's 20. That's some good compression. Alright, didn't break my legs. And save time on sewers. Still a bit hazy. I don't want to pop another laudanum at this point. No. I'm spooked. Okay. Still not doing too well at that. The thing with this game now is I've kind of set out what I intended to do. Like, I've got a time that I'm happy with now.
Daniel,
But at the same time, I feel like I'm just getting started.
it used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the great
I am going to have to waste some time and pick up this though.
world a service? It is you who caused all this pain. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb, it is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Still get a 23, apparently. I hate this pipe. Like, that launch up that pillar is either not quite enough or way too much. Like, you either end up about waist high on the pipe or in space. There is no in between. Almost off the edge. Ooh. Not limping this time. So I don't have to heal up here. I do still have to skip it. Still gonna pick this one up. Because I don't trust myself without it. Crunch. Okay, I'm not seeing red yet. I keep going backwards there. Can I make it 3 PBs in one night? Have I just jinxed it?
No, don't kill her.
Yes, kill her. Hello? Wall. Come on. Don't do this to me. Thank you. Bit of time gone. Bit of leg gone. I think you can still do this one. While limping? Yep, you can. Hello, thank you. Not the best. But in PB I did limp up these stairs. About 2 seconds, I should get back. Best possible is no longer a 25. Okay, I didn't click apparently. Pretty sure my finger was on the mouse.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? This was so much better. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about
I swear if I lose the run to the fact that I didn't click through a loading screen. Yeah, no wet socks today. Well, not this run. Ah, hello, Red. Lack of wet socks is beautiful. Don't hit me. Thank you. Ah. Not so lucky. Ow. Damn it. Ah, 2 seconds left to save. Seems the main bulk of my time save is still in the late game though. Because I was quite late into the run and still had a best possible of 24. Ah, damn it. No, it's over. Fuck. Jumping at completely the wrong time. There we go. Damn it. That is one way to end it.
Don't forget, some things
Alright, one more.
must be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
The shadow draft hunting me.
I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is...
Just can't pick the tinderbox off.
I am Daniel.
going to be in my way now. Yes, it was. I know at this point I can get a 25. It's just pulling it together. But my love for 5-minute milestones makes me want a 24. So I can be sub 25. Sub 26 just doesn't have the same ring to it. Sub 20 when? Seeing as no one has a sub 20, never.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Faith throw amnesia. Do it. Do it. Speedruns 1. I think the worst Halloween scare for me would probably be spending more than half an hour with your internet. That is not something anyone wants to go through. Alright, last minute jump. 30 days with Toots' internet. Yeah. I think the end result will probably be the same thing as 28 days later. No, Daniel. How hard is it to literally climb over a banister rail? Too hard for this man. Everyone goes insane trying to watch Netflix. Netflix is the website that does slideshows, right?
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Can only look at stills. Ooh. Gold guest room. So I finally actually beat the flashback for getting out of bounds. That went a bit better. Okay, my reactions are improving a bit. I'm just waiting to see if Ico streams again.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
But for the most part, for my runs, it's pretty much just the Nave and Choir maps, really, that giving me serious issues right now. The room returns. Nope. And to practice, I should, but I never really have that much time to just practice now. I don't like doing practice on stream. That almost fit even though it was the wrong one. Outside of stream time, I'm either working or trying to do things that aren't game related. Yeah, hello Mouse, thank you for the good luck. I've had 2 PBs tonight. I'd say it's gone pretty well. How you doing? I'm down from 26:51 when I started. Doing okay-ish? That's good-ish. Hopefully you can be okay. Random question, but did I happen to notice a bag for one of the newer lights in your background a little while ago?
One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked
Which one
up.
did you get? Did you get the bicolor one, like the NL660? Because I just picked one of those up. I haven't set it up yet because I don't have a stand for it. But I know that's quite a popular one. It's the one that does like yellow and white tinting.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No! I won't tell! I'll never tell you!
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no
That one.
telling what horrors await down there.
I'm dumb. I was looking for a key for a hole in the door at the floor. Not sure why.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry! I'll cover the hole with a bed. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Is it just the one that has the white and yellow LEDs that you can just switch between how bright they are? Oh, you got the ones with the color filters. What brightness do you have yours on?
So you use the drain sewers as a means of
Because when I was testing it the other day, I had to turn it down to like 10% to not blind myself. Do you just get used to having a bright light on? Because I've not had any kind of like front lighting before. Alright, Rue, thank you for stopping by and have a good sleep. Don't break your PB while you're gone. This is my last run for the night, so if this isn't it, it ain't happening tonight. Maybe next week.
Won't be bothering with it today. Come this way instead. We're almost there.
I've seen some people who do like, they're doing the reviews and unboxings and things, and they're saying that they use it at like 100%. It's like, literally the sun in your face. Don't stare right into it. Nah, it's going to be off to the side. I just wasn't expecting it to be quite that bright. No, it was going too well. This wall was being nice to me. There we go. I'll try and stick around tomorrow. If I wake up early enough. Probably get called in for a work meeting. Didn't just slip straight out. Good night. I do like having over 10 seconds to save in sewer though. That is nice to see. Haven't broken my legs. That's a pillar. I'm getting worse at that jump, and I'm just playing into it now. Oh, hello. Straight into a boost. I can skip the laudanum here because I've not really needed it yet.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now...
And now I've said that I'll mess the pipe boost up again.
How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the work of justice? It is you who call...
I'm just scared of quitting out of the game now.
with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Gold Choir 1. Yay! Daniel's not an astronaut. Ah, I jumped over that one. Bit more height than I wanted. That was nice though. I just need to not clip in here. Okay. Eh. This is when a heart rate monitor would be good. I seem to have learnt the spot to look at again. That was a good transept. I'm getting a lot of speed off that ceiling now. And it's not in the direction that you want it.
Whatever it takes.
I will. Hello. Hello. Damn it. Oh, come on. Damn it. Perfectly down the hole. I turned around too much. Well, straight through the wall though. Ah, damn it. That was a pretty good fall. Not sure what I was trying to combine that with.
Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? You talked about redemption. I will face the option and save our world. I will grant you an opportunity to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow.
No. I'm wet again. If you get wet, bad run. Ah, last possible second. Makes the socks 5 pounds heavier. That was close. Hmm. Monka Christ. Hello. Hello. Ooh. 2 laudanums to spare. Wall. Come on. Don't do this. Thank you. Could have been better. Sorry, Rue. You leave me alone for like 5 minutes.
Don't do that. I realize you are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you.
No, sub 20. I'm sorry, dudes. 25! I'm sorry, Rue. Thanks for sticking around for that. Thanks for the GGs. Hey Cinder, how's it going? 3 PBs tonight, yeah.
My greatest triumph.
I think I can call it at that. That's enough for a night. There's not really that much easy time save left.
Fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary.
It's gonna be tough from here. I know the feeling. I've left streams before and then immediately fired it up on my phone and just watched in bed instead. I need to see how this ends. Well.
There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute.
Hopefully had recording on for this. I did. I did.
I did the right thing.
I check that I'm recording pretty much every time there's a loading screen or something. I'm looking to make sure that that button's lit. Need to bot me tomorrow. I need to render this tomorrow. Oh. Oh, productive evening. I need to re-render your 2 pixels. And save splits would be a good thing to do there. Alright, that is gonna be it for me tonight though, because yeah. Wasn't expecting quite that. Anyone live right now? Doing anything? Are there any marathons live right now? Because I'm not seeing anyone right now. It's good to be back. But yeah, Rue, I hope you can beat this tomorrow. Have a little one-up competition for a bit. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone. Like, no one I'm following is streaming. I need to follow more people. Damn it, there's people here as well. I actually wish I could host someone. Who's hosting what? Host Bob Ross. Actually, I'm going to host Guy with. He's doing GTA 3. So if you know my streams, I run GTA Vice City. I did run GTA 5 one time, a very long time ago. I would like to do that again. That is noise. That is noise. Shut up. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Thanks again to Viper tomorrow, both for the resubs earlier. Much appreciated. And yeah, I will be back on Thursday, either with more amnesia, or depending on who's around, I might be doing some casual Phasmophobia if people up for playing that. Otherwise, yeah, just thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you then. Go say hi to Guywith, if I can find my chat. That would be brilliant.